Okay, everyone. So now we can try to go and go back to our level one scene. Let me just close our Atlas scene here and test for the menu scene. And we do have here a sprite 2D node, and that served as our sprite in the last video that we created. So we can use this if there are no animation, but if we try to go and if we wanted to animate our player with the different sprites that we have here, I've been trying to search for ways on how to do that. So what we can try to do, let's just try to hide this first. And then let's just go click on the player, add child node, and let's try to look for the animated sprite to the node. So now in here, it will tell us that a sprite frames resource must be created or set in the frames properly in order to animate sprite to display frames. So we know that we have sprite frames. We have here in the animation, let me just click here. We have that sprite frames, and I think we have to create a new sprite frames. Let's see. And then we have here the default. And let's see. So if I try to click here, what does that do? We now have what we call the animation panel. So in Unity, we have animation and animator. So I think we have to do a little bit of exploration with Godot on how to animate some sprites, but I have done some things already here. So let's first try to go and add the first sprite. Then let's go back to that sprite frames. Second one, third one, fourth one, and the fifth one. Let's see what will happen if we try to play this. And there we go. We now have a player that is moving from the zero sprite going to the fourth sprite. So we do see that this animation is working as we try to play it. However, when we play it on the scene, we can see that that's not actually working. So I think what we have to do here, let's just try to do a little bit of exploration first. Let's go to the player, add a child node, and let's look for animation player. And this animation player here, we do have some speeds. I'm still not really familiar with all of this, but we do have now placed here that says animation. And let's just go to our scripts player GD. We can try to set up variable gravity equals speed. Let's try to test this out first. Let's animation layer, and let's have a variable from where we'll have a layer, animation layer, and then what will this be doing for us? Okay, so I've been doing some exploration and I just paused the video, and I think I don't want to use this approach. And what I'll be doing is that instead of an animation player, let me just delete this node first. I was actually reading through the documentation from Godot and I was reading this code based from the documentation, and I found out that we can use directly the animated sprite that we have here for testing our scene. And that means for us to be able to move that player. So let's first try that out, what I found there. And let's try to go. So here, if direction, velocity dot x direction multiplied by speed, UI left, UI right. This is the default script that was given to us by Godot when we created the player GD. And right now, let me just go and try $ animated sprite2D dot play, and let's see what will happen and if the speed will stop. So let's have animated sprite, and there's a license for that, sprite2D dot stop. And let's then play the game here and let's try to see if that will work. So it does work. You would see the player stops when we're moving left and right, but I think we have to switch the animation. Uh, we need to have some animations for the left and right, the difference between the animation from left and right. So I think that's it for now, for the meantime, and we'll continue exploring on this next on the next video session.